Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Amitavo and today I will solve one interesting problem in the SQL and HackerRank platform. So if you are learning SQL first time and if you want to gain more and more knowledge in query writing on HackerRank platform, then definitely this video is going to be for you. So you just do one thing if you are visiting my page first time, and if you really like my video, please subscribe my channel. Okay, so without any further delay, let's start with the content. Okay, so here is the problem: top competitors, and just have a quick look what it's asking to solve. So here Julia just finished conducting a coding contest and she needs your help assembling the leaderboard. So you have to write a query to print the respective hacker ID and their names who achieved full score for more than one challenge. Now order your output in descending order by the total number of challenges in which the hacker earned a full score. If more than one hacker received full scores in the same number of challenges, then sort them by the ascending hacker ID. Fine. So just have a quick look for the tables. So here is the hacker table which contains hacker ID and name. Now this is the difficulty table which contains two columns, difficulty level and score. Now see, this is the challenges table which contains three field or three column: challenge ID, hacker ID and difficulty level. So you have to join all these tables. Okay, so here suppose this challenges table should be joined by the hacker ID in these two tables. Okay, so in this way you have to join all these tables. Now this is the submission table. This is the big table which contains submission ID, hacker ID, challenge ID and score. So this table should be joined with all these three tables. Okay, so they are giving some sample input data for all these tables. And now if I compare this sample output data, here hacker ID is 86870. Okay, so hacker ID, this one 86870, okay, which has earned score 30 in the challenge ID 71055. Fine. So see, 71055 challenge ID has a difficulty level of 2. So difficulty level 2 means the score will be 30. So he earned the maximum score. So here it is written that 86870 got a score of 30 for the challenge 71055 with a difficulty level of 2. So 86870 earned a full score for this challenge. So similarly, hacker 90411 got a score of 30 for the challenge 71055 with a difficulty level of 2. So he is also earning the full score for this challenge. And again 90411 got a score of 100 for this challenge 66730. See, here is the challenge 66730 and 0, and the hacker ID is 90411. So here 90411 for this challenge got 30 score. So 30 score means what is the challenge ID? Challenge ID is 71055. So difficulty level is 2. So sorry, let me see first. 90411 hacker 90411 got a score of 100 for the challenge 66730. Okay, find 66730, this one. So for 66730, for the challenge ID 66730, the difficulty level is 6, which is the score of 100. Okay, score of 100. So he earned also the maximum score. So now the hacker ID 90411 earned a full score for this challenge also. So only the hacker 90411 managed to earn a full score for more than one challenge, because he is earning the 100 score for this challenge, and for this challenge also he is earning the full score. So we have to print their hacker ID and the name as two space. So 90411 is hacker ID and the name is Joe. So in this way we have to print the output. Okay, and there are some criteria. So without any delay, let's begin with the query writing part. So how to configure your okay, so I'm writing in front of you. So how to configure this output? Fine, you have to order your output in descending order by the total number of challenges in which the hacker earned a full score. So you have to order by it in the descending order by the total number of challenges, and if more than one hacker received the full score in the same number of challenge, so then you have to sort them by the ascending hacker id. So without any further delay, let's write the query. So I have to select what? Two things, hacker id and hacker name. So I am selecting, so hacker id will be taken from this hackers table. So select h dot, so I am renaming it hackers table as h. Okay, h dot hacker id underscore id, and I have to take the name. Okay, h dot name from the table. So now I have to join all these tables. Okay, so I am selecting hacker id and hacker name from the submission tables. So let me copy it, otherwise sometimes it makes error. So from the table submissions, and I am renaming it as S. Now I have to join it with challenges table. So here is the challenges table. Let me copy it. With the challenges table I have joined. Now by which field I have to join? Submission table and challenge table. This is the challenge id. Okay, so for challenges table I am renaming it C, and now I am joining it by on s dot challenge id, right? Challenge id is equal to c dot challenge id. Okay, now I have to again join it with the difficulty table. So let me go to the difficulty table. With the difficulty table I have to join it with the difficulty level. So join, now the difficulty table name is difficulty. Now I am renaming it as D on see challenges table also have contents this difficulty level. Okay, so on C dot difficulty level, please bear with me as it's going to be a long query. C dot difficulty level is equal to D dot difficulty level. Okay, now one table I have to again join, that's hacker table. Okay, so join, let me go to the hackers table, hackers table, and I'm renaming it H, and the hacker id will be same for the submission table. And okay, so on s dot hacker id is equal to h dot hacker id. Now I have to put what? Where clause. So where the condition will be, see, two things we have to match here. One is the score. So here in the let me go to the example. Here on the hackers difficulties table there is some score, and on the submission table here is also score. So we have to match those. And one thing also, what we have to match? The difficulty level. So here is the difficulty level, and on the challenge table there is difficulty level. So both the things we have to match. So on the where clause, what we have to write? We have to write s dot score with the submission tables, and with the difficulty table d dot score. Okay, and the other thing, in the challenges table the difficulty level, c dot difficulty level, difficulty level is equal to d dot difficulty level. Okay. Excuse me. Now I have to group by all the things. So what I have to do, and how what is the way in which we can group the result? So only the hacker id and hacker name we have to group. So group by hacker id. So from the hacker table age dot hacker id, and the hacker name age dot, let me check the hacker name table, only name, sorry, age dot name. So hacker id and hacker name. And what is the condition? The condition is here. Let me go to the first. Okay, so write a query to print the respective hacker id and name of hackers who achieved full scores for more than one challenge. So the hacker only attends more than one challenge and achieved full score on that we have to print the result for them only. So what I have to uh, count? So on the group by clause we should write having clause, and count if the, what do we have to count? If the hacker id is greater than 1 or not. Okay, so count. So hacker id from the submission table, because those people submitting the problem, more than one problem, and achieved full score on them, on that only we have to count them. Okay, so we have to count from the submission table. So here is submission table, there is the hacker id. So see here, two hacker id, same hacker id is there on the two fields. So this hacker id submitted two different challenges. Okay, so we have to count it from the submission table s dot hacker id. It should be greater than 1. And now I have to order it, the result, order by what? Descending order up. Order your output in the descending order by the total number of challenges in which the hacker earned full score. So again we have to go to the submission table. So order by, we have to count it, that how many hacker id is there. So s dot hacker id, and this one should be in descending order, and what, same number, and sort them by ascending hacker id. Okay, otherwise hacker id ascending, hacker id ascending order. Now it's completed. Okay, so let's run the query. think it should work. Yeah, it passes the sample test case 0. Let's submit the code. Taking time. Yeah, it has also submitted the code. See the result. This is the top hacker who submitted for the highest score. Okay, Philip. Okay. So I put my best effort to create this clip for you, and I would really appreciate it if you would support my hard work by liking and sharing my content. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.